Well, let's get started then. So today
Okay.
is the 4th of August, and Bill Hoffman, the chair of the Open Space Committee, and I am opening the Open Space Committee meeting, calling it to order. So today on the agenda, um, we have citizens' queries, approve the minutes. We're hoping to welcome rec committee members, but seeing none, we might skip that agenda item. Um, Discuss Newberry Town Day, which will probably be the bulk of our discussion tonight. Any updates, and choose the next meeting date. So, meeting minutes has everybody had an opportunity to review the meeting minutes? Any edits, comments?
No
No
comment from
comment.
me. I would move to approve the meeting minutes as written.
I second.
Excellent. All right. And so Katie, you reached out to the rec committee. I saw the emails. John unfortunately couldn't make it. Have you had any discussions with the rec committee other than that, or any idea, feedback, where they're coming from? Any interest in maybe participating in our public meeting?
I actually did just talk to David Broll. He was in the office for something else, but he had gotten the email and he said that they're super busy right now. John, who's very involved, is out of town at the moment, so I think August is a busy time for them, but I think, follow up. I was just hoping, someone would join, but since no one's joined, I think I'll follow up and say, anyone who'd like to be involved, I'm open to talking with you. Like, just, drop by my office or give me a call and we can talk about details if they want to, co-host or just be a part of the public meeting in some way. I can, recruit some people outside of, meetings, and hopefully get them involved. So
Okay.
I'll definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean, I'm myself, I'm like, any help or participation from them would be great. It's not
Yeah.
necessary. It's kind of like we talked about in the past. It's like rec in terms of open space and access to open space and how you involve recreation activities versus like, center street fields. It was kind of two different
Right.
things. But certainly would love to get any feedback from them and the action plan in particular. So if you mention that to them, that'd be great. We can try to get them involved as much as they're willing to be, I guess.
Sounds good. I'll communicate with them this week and next week, try to get them involved.
Okay, excellent. All right, and so really the bulk of the discussion today is the Newberry Town Day. Sean, last meeting, we talked about doing some outreach, specifically for the public hearing, the public meeting, the next one, and to advertise it, but also just to make people aware of our how we're making our progress, and educate them on open space, which is actually part of one of our action items. So, there's what is it? Newberry Days? What do they call it?
I think it's Newbury Town Day.
Yeah.
Newbury
Yeah,
Town Day, yeah.
it's the 15th of August, which is a Saturday. And
Yep,
I
week from Saturday.
Mhm. And I thought we could, for like materials, I thought we could have, I made a little flyer, just a general flyer about the Open Space Committee. I can share my screen and show it to you guys. And I made it in Canva, so I can edit it on the fly if anyone has um, anything they want to change. And then I can print out, well, actually, we probably just only need a couple copies to hand out to people. But I also wanted to talk about if people are available, because I couldn't remember if people were available to table for any period of time on Newbury Town Day. But I
So
think Sean, you said you're going to be there representing, or Kristen mentioned that you were going to be there for, I think, Border to Boston. Is that right?
Yes, that's right. I'll be there. But I imagine the tables will be somewhere near each other. Can we arrange for that? Do we even
Yeah.
know how we're gonna? I'll be honest
Yeah.
with you. I don't know how this thing works. But do we have a tent? Or I mean, that was one of the questions that came up in the Border to Boston meeting earlier today. And
Yeah.
basically just the logistics of how we do all this. But yeah, I'll be there for sure.
Okay.
I'll be there bright and early and stay as long as stay as long as anyone
Okay. Yeah, I
anyone's
will.
there.
I know the point person I know who's been communicating with me is Robin Lawson. I don't know if I think that you might have spoken with her, Sean, but
Oh yeah, I did run into Robin. Yes, that's right.
yeah, I will ask her because I've communicated with her a lot
Oh, okay. I
about Newbury Town
can
Day.
reach out
So
to her as well. Yeah,
yeah,
that's right.
I bet she would know if there's gonna be like a tent or like what the setup is. But I'm picturing yeah, tables with representatives, and we have Mike dropped off this huge folder full of green belt like flyers and stuff. So I'm
Oh,
picturing
nice.
like people are going to be like handing out flyers and just, sitting there talking to passersby and stuff. So I figured we could have like a little flyer or something for people to take, but also just like if people have questions, they can talk to you.
Yeah.
So
So we talked, so I don't think anybody else was available, and I kind of volunteered Christina. And so the two of us were going to stay as long as we can. I think it starts at 1, I believe. And
Yeah,
Yeah,
1 to 7.
yeah, 1 to 7. So we figured we stay for at least, 3 or 4 hours anyways in the beginning and get a feel if like the crowd's coming in late, we'll stay later. Really want to try to focus in on the busiest time. And then we did talk about like maybe a board or a poster, really.
oh yeah, true. Okay.
Yeah, we wanted a poster, probably with like an easel or maybe something we could stand it up on a table with some flyers, something, just so we're not standing there, by ourselves.
Yes. Um, I will work on that this week.
Yeah, I don't, if it's possible to have even a QR code like we've had before that at least brings people to our website, that would be awesome.
Yeah, here, I'll
Mm.
share what I made. I had just pictured it would be like an 8x11 flyer. But just something like this. I don't know. Can you see this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
like
yeah.
little, I don't know if we like this picture, but I thought, marsh makes sense. Just a little blurb about the committee. Scan the QR code to find all of the information, contact info at the bottom, note that all our meetings are public. Yeah, if anyone wants to change or has ideas, feel free to let me know.
So just quick question. We haven't really finalized a date for the OSRP public meeting yet, correct?
We had tentatively said September 15th.
Okay.
But I think we were gonna try to finalize it this meeting. I think that
okay.
it worked for everyone who was at the last meeting.
Okay, let me just check real quick. That's probably fine with me.
Yeah, of course. I did make a, where is it? This very similar flyer. I might do a different picture. I just put it, it's kind of same format. But
strangely, I already have it in my calendar.
Oh,
Okay.
awesome.
So we're good.
Awesome. Yeah, I made this like particularly about the public meeting.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I can't really read it, but that's okay. I'm great as long as
Okay.
that's in there. That's the only thing.
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah.
Great.
I made two separate ones. I made one about general open space committee and then
Yeah.
public meeting. I can make them more different so that it makes.
No, I think they look great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll definitely use
No,
a
I
different
agree.
picture
Looks
so that
And
we
I
looks
can
good.
actually, yeah, I
apart.
even like having the same photo because it's like this is the same group and we're, I don't know. Yeah.
That's true. Yeah.
Unless you find another one that's amazing, that's also fine too.
Okay.
So
Yeah.
these are 8x11 printouts, colored printouts that would have on our table that we could hand out. So we'll have like 2 stacks or something like that,
Mhm.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I would change the picture, but they look great. The QR code's great.
We have a QR code on here too that says like you are invited or something. Like maybe we need to put a little page on our website that now that we
Mm.
if we have time to kind of get it going before the 15th, then we could have a QR code where people could go and see you. There could be like an announcement on the website.
Yes. QR code to invitation to section on the website. Yeah, and I was gonna do that this week, like add like all the information about the public meeting to the website once, like since I think we're a go for September 15th. I can post all that tomorrow.
Yeah. Yeah, I could just
Okay.
take this
Get
right
the
here.
get the pushing out so that we can get some people.
Yeah, and last time we had, I thought, a pretty decent turnout. So, and we did some similar stuff. I know Christina went to the dump and handed
Mm.
out flyers, I think, and um, it'd be good if we get that again. So, what else did we do? I can't remember exactly. Did like some emailing or something?
Um, Let me see. I wrote it all down for this exact reason so that I would remember if we wanted to do it again.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, kind of getting ahead of ourselves. Maybe this month.
well, I mean, I think it's good because like that's kind of the next step once, I mean, I do want to talk about like the format and setup for the public meeting. I've been thinking about it a little bit and I've talked with Kay about it today as well. But I think yeah, for outreach we did everyone had a pile of flyers. I think Christina went to the dump, David went to the bank and a couple businesses around Newbury. Um, I think we emailed all the boards and committees and said, can you please tell your boards and committees about this event? Got the rec committee involved. Um, oh,
I think
we did like a push, like a notification, like everyone who signed up to receive town alerts and also open space and rec committee alerts got like a notification that it was happening. Were you gonna say something, Sean?
I think at the library also we had like a board with the QR code on it. Remember
Yeah,
that
yes.
with the great big QR code, I think, which was helpful.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I can make one of those again and put it there for sure.
And
Um,
I know Jim and I hit up uh, a bunch of the places over here in Byfield. Be happy to do all that as well too.
yeah, that sounds great.
So if we can do that again and hit that, and I mean, I think if like I know like at the Newbury Town Day, that's kind of like one of the things is we got a lot of good public input at that meeting and other sources, and
Yeah.
now it's been formulated into an action plan. And so really, that's what I think the big take home. I mean, I think it's going to be good to go over everything where we're at, but if we get some of those people back and be like, well, here's the results of the last meeting and this is what we came up with, I think that'd be really great.
Yeah,
Yeah.
see the results of
Great.
their time from before. Yeah, and
So
oh, go
the
ahead.
last time we reserved the downstairs
The
room, will
COA
we?
space.
Yeah, COA. We'll be able to do that again. You think?
Yes, I already confirmed. I told her it was a tentative date, but she said that
Oh, good.
it's fine as long. I think they have an event that goes until 6:30. But I told her, we're starting at 7. We'll probably need like 20 minutes to set up or something. So that's perfect.
Okay, great.
Um,
All right.
So yeah.
Sweet.
And yeah, I wanted to talk with you guys about the setup of the meeting. I made a little. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can I just, before we go totally deep onto the meeting,
Mhm.
Can we, I just, in terms of making our table at Newberry Town
Oh,
Day more interesting, I wondered if we could, like, if we're thinking of having a map at the public meeting, could we also do like a 24 by 36 board of one of our maps, like our best map? And it can have draft on it if it's going to be something that's part of our plan. But I think it will give people something to look at. It could be like the existing open spaces that are out there, like the priority areas that we're looking at. I don't know, something that people
Yeah.
can interact with.
Yes.
That's a
I
great idea. I know
That
everybody
is
like,
awesome.
yeah, I like I always look at those maps and I'm like, okay, where do I live and what's around me? Everybody's going to be thinking the same thing. So if we have that map, we can draw them in, and then that might be a really good conversation starter too for whoever's there, me, Christina, and Sean working the table.
yeah.
Yeah, and maybe we should even have two printed out. And one is like a working one where we could do what we did at the open space. It's not like an official one, but it's just like put a sticker on your favorite open space areas. And it's just like another way to get feedback from the Newbury Town Day.
That's a really good idea. I did not even think of that. We could totally use the open space map that MVPC made. I can print that big here. Um,
Yeah, can you just I just want to take a quick look at it.
mhm.
So do we have a most current version? I see some that are like from September last year and whatnot when I look in the MVPC maps, but they're from September of last year. So I just wonder what we've got current.
Yes, I do have, what's this? Greenbelt. Oh, the Greenbelt, one of the Greenbelt prioritization maps would be good too. Um, I believe I have updated ones. I have not uploaded them yet, but I can do that as soon as
Okay.
possible.
Yeah, if you can just pull the old ones out and put them in an old folder so we don't get
Yes,
confused, that would be awesome.
yes, I can. Upload. Yeah. Okay. So we can do one of those. So that open space map, do you think that would be the best one?
So which one are you thinking? Let's see.
I'm
Uh,
looking at the
the
first one.
Town of Newbury open space.
Yes. I think that's the one. Or we could use
I can't share, but
there's the other one that we used for the last one, the last Mike's map. Um I'll share. I have this one. I think this is what we used at the last open space meeting or the public feedback meeting.
yeah, you know what? I just would want to change the title to be Newbury Open Space. I don't
Yes.
know. I guess but the title has to be very specific.
Hmm.
Because is it which where's that map?
My God, did I not even upload that? I don't think I have. It's not, I don't think it's in the drive anywhere here. Let me just dump it in there right now so you have
Okay.
it. Silliness. Okay, it's the first word is Carboni, the bottom.
Mm-hmm. Got it. So yeah, it is interesting, right? So this is just focusing people. I feel like and we might not be able to pull it off for this one, but I want to have people also focus on like what are the properties that you love to see? Like what are your favorite views in Newbury? Like if you're driving down 1A, there's a lot of farmland, and that's really important. And that's what I like almost want to focus more on is what is the land that's vulnerable that you think is worth protecting.
Yeah.
And so I wonder if at some point, and not for next weekend, but I just wonder if we could anyway try to like create a map that is that, that
Like,
is like scenic views in Newbury that are important to people because it can
yeah,
help us prioritize a little bit.
that's true. Yeah. Hmm.
So anyway,
Maybe
that can be part
incorporate
of our
that.
action plan. I think that might be part of our action plan is to like identify the properties that we
Yeah.
think are important. And so maybe this kind of a map would be part of that exercise is to come up
Yeah.
how,
And it takes some time and some legwork, but we can always do like another survey.
yeah,
Like since we already did it and it was pretty successful, I think we could recreate that if we have specific issues that we want to ask people about or like make a product that we want like, statistics on people's opinion. Like I think we could definitely do that.
yeah. I think our action plan is going to drive us to do some of those things. So it'll be good to like, check them off over the next year.
Yeah, definitely. I agree.
All right. So in the meantime, should we use this map? And I feel like we probably should. It's probably a good one. So Sean, the Boston to Border Trail. So there's no portion of it that so far is in Newbury. Like where does it stop in Georgetown or something or Rowley?
As,
You know?
as of right now, well, technically, that's correct.
So there's places that people use, but it's not technically a trail.
Yeah, right. It's a utility corridor right now. Um, we're in the process of establishing right of way for the trail.
Nice.
So that'll be happening over the next few months, about 6 months, I think. Um,
Cool.
After that, then we could say, yeah, we have an actual trail that 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 we're designing for. There are designs, but again, they're using the utility corridor as it stands. We
Yeah,
could
it's still
certainly,
private property, so we don't want to show it on here. Okay.
yeah, it's like a public. I mean, it kind of is open space. I guess you could say it's a public-private kind of. Well,
Yeah, you could say like future site of Border to Boston Trail, even though you don't quite know where it's going to be, but you could say like at least the corridor could be
yeah. I
marked.
think Mike has a designation for sites that are privately owned but still open space, something like that. Which, whether it's privately owned or not, is actually something debatable, but whatever. But yeah, I'd like to see that on there, of course. But you know, we're the we'll have maps of the trail at our table. So in a way, I guess
That's true. You're right. You'll be
it might be
comfortable with
overkill. Yeah,
Um,
but yeah,
I
it should go on here at some point. But technically, it, it should be in there actually. I think, but we can probably get by without it since we're going to be updating all this stuff eventually, anyways. Once all that stuff, once the trail actually shows up, and that was one of the comments made today in the meeting, which was that one of these days, we're just going to wake up some morning and say, "Oh my gosh, there's a trail running through Byfield in Newbury." It's like, oh, there it is, like as though it was always there. So, yeah. So yeah.
I'm back. I'm now Christina. Apparently, my computer is totally unstable. So it says it's running out of memory. So
oh geez.
yeah,
I
it's
was I was gonna say we might have a quorum issue if we only have two of us, but I think we can blame it on technical difficulties.
yeah, yeah. It's
No
just the
worries.
old computer. Christina gets the new one.
Anyways, to answer your question, Christina, I think we can leave it off. It's
Okay.
covered. The next table over, we'll have all that info, and let's
I
go
like
with
it.
it as it is. Yeah,
So
and
how
I
about
like the idea.
like maybe we just at least change the title. It says recreational properties. And I guess if um they're all publicly accessible. So maybe we can leave it as Newberry recreational properties. Oh, Mantor Fields, they want to call it Central Fields now, right?
Oh yeah,
Central Green.
Central Green.
Central
Yeah.
Green even. Okay. And was this something, did you say that Mike made this?
I think so. Yeah. Using his like inventory, like open
Yeah.
space inventory.
It says map created by Town of Newbury Open Space Committee, so it must have been him.
I didn't
Um,
do it, so yeah.
all right. Well, do you want to ping him? I mean, I don't know if he would have time, but if he had time just to change the name of Mantor Fields, and then
I think
maybe we could just put
Nick.
it like Newberry, like popular recreational properties or something. I don't know. For some reason, recreational properties was just making me feel like it's the rec department,
Mhm.
and I would
Yeah.
rather have it be like open space
Yeah, something more general.
and recreational
Yeah.
outdoor areas available to the public or something. I don't know. Public outdoor
Yes.
areas. I don't know. Some
Yeah.
other name I could work on coming up with it. Maybe we just could work on coming up with it. And I'll send you something an email and then you and Mike can figure it out.
Yeah. Hi, Mike.
Here to help
Yeah,
figure it out.
Mike, we
Oh,
signed
he's there.
everything to
Okay.
you. That's what happens when you're
Yeah.
when you're busy doing two meetings at once.
Thank you.
We're talking about your map here. We want to use it for we're talking about Newbury Town Day. We want to we have some flyers that I can show you, one that I've whipped up today. And then Christina mentioned that it would be good to have something for people to look at, like a map or something like this is perfect. And yeah, I was wondering, are you able to easily change the Mantur Fields to Central Green?
Yes. We might even be able to, you might even be able to edit the PDF.
Oh, true. Well, I won't make you guys watch me try to figure out Adobe right now, but I
Yeah.
will do that. I will test it, and if not, then I'll shoot you an email. Um, but yeah, I can print this out 24 by 36 and we can have it on an easel. Do we want to try to do like a sticker thing, Christina? Do you think it's worth? Wait, I think you're muted.
Sorry, I was muted. I think we should. Do you still have the stickers from the last meeting that we did?
I can look,
Yeah.
but they might have
Otherwise,
gotten.
I can grab some.
Okay, yeah, that would be a good little statistic number
Is
to get.
it Central Street Playing Fields? Is that the official name now?
I think it's Central Green.
Central
It's
Green.
it's aiming to do like upper, lower, and Central Green. I think it's trying to like make it one of those three.
So just Central Green, not Playing Fields.
I believe so.
We can find that out.
Yeah. Cool. So I will change the name on the map. I will look for stickers. I will print it out.
I
Mike,
guess
can
if
I?
we're changing it, we might want to change the date at the bottom right too. It says April 2025, and since we're tweaking it.
Yeah.
Yes, I will change the date as well.
I like the idea of the dots too, especially because at this function, I imagine there are going to be people who aren't from the town, so we'll get more feedback in
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
in that sense.
that's
So that
true.
might be good.
I don't know if if it's too much work, we don't have to, but I wonder if like the Town of Newbury Historic District that recently got approved has been fully
Oh, yeah.
promulgated, and we wanted to put a border around that. They might be really proud of that if we were able to get it on the map for them.
That would be cool.
Someone must have a KMZ file or something that shows, or a shape file that.
Yeah, I can ask the another Robin who's been kind of spearheading that. A lot of Robins around here. Um, I can ask
Oh,
him if he has like um
oh yeah, Robin.
like a something, a map that we can use.
They did have a map when they came to our meeting, and if
Mm,
it might even suffice if we just had a couple of those hanging around, we could hand them out, that kind of
that's
thing.
true. Will they be there?
But
I
yeah,
think
definitely. Sorry, go ahead.
no, you're good. I was just gonna say they might also be there. I think the
Okay,
historical
yeah,
commission will probably
that's
be.
another. Yeah.
Yes, Mike.
And I'd raise my hand. The rec committee has it listed as the Central Street Recreational and Environmental Resource Area.
Oh,
Okay.
That's on the town website, but I can drive that way tomorrow morning or something and see what the sign says.
I think I've seen the sign that says, I think it says Central Green, but whatever the rec committee says is what it is because I think they're the ones that were changing the name. So
Okay.
I can also, I'm headed that way when I leave this meeting, so I can take a picture,
Great.
send it to everyone.
oh, you know what? We called another one of our maps.
What?
I'm gonna put this one together too, because we were trying to think if we wanted to add any words to the title here. We called it Newberry Public Access Properties.
Okay.
That's another one in the running.
Mm.
Do we like that best for this map?
I kind of do because I feel like the recreational property sounds like the rec department.
Yeah. What was it? Newbury public access properties?
Yeah.
These are definitely all public access. I think so. Yeah, I think that's a good name.
Oh, and this one, there was in the old plan, in the 2010 OSRP, there was the Newberry walking trail locations. But yeah, let's maybe just the public access slash open space areas or something.
Yeah, that sounds good.
Yeah, I like that better too.
Yeah, that covers the WMAs, which, are a little mixed.
Yeah.
Cool. Awesome. So I'll make those changes. I want to share my flyer so that Mike can look. I'm gonna see if I can make it bigger because it is kind of small as it is now. Let me just see. Um, uh, okay. Yeah, that's a little bigger. Can you see the whole thing there?
Yep.
Okay. Um, do you think that blurb is representative of everyone's feelings about the committee?
Yeah. That's nice.
Yeah,
All
it's
right.
good.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I figure this can be like the general open space committee publicizing for Newbury Town Day. And then I also made a little thing for before, during, and after the public meet, or sorry, before, during, and after Newbury Town Day, we can use this as a flyer for the public meeting. And we can do all the same things that we did before, like we can post them at businesses around town, we can post them around town hall, we can use it as like we can put it on the town social media and website, we can do the email blast that we did before, like all the same stuff to get the word out. But we can also have it at Newbury Town Day. Um, so if everyone's cool with those flyers, I can print out a bunch and if people want to come pick up the invite one, we can start pasting them around town.
Be good.
Yeah, just
Okay.
you'll just add the QR code.
Yes, to
Okay.
the to this one.
Yep, to the invitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. Where to
Yes,
go.
I'll post the information on the town website, and then I'll make a QR code to that section in particular.
Okay. And so if we're doing this on the 15th, it seems like Christine and I should just get the materials and then we'll get there first thing and get set up. So do you want us to just, one of us will just come out to you in the town offices and pick up the easel, the maps and all that kind of stuff? And
Yeah,
okay.
sure.
And if so, just tell us when you
Yes,
you'll
I
be
will.
ready.
Once I have them all ready, I can let you know. What's today? Today's the 4th, and it's on the 15th. So, okay. I can
Maybe
let you
like
know.
maybe
Yeah,
Wednesday morning, the 12th, if you think that that could possibly work. We could
yeah,
come like 8 o'clock in the morning or something
yeah.
for work. And I only say that because I know that we're busy on the 10th and the 11th, including the evening. And so that leaves only the 12th and the 13th. So if there's any glitches, we'll at least know on the 12th.
Okay, yeah. I'm writing down that you will come pick up all the Newbury Town Day materials early morning on 8/12. Okay, yeah, that's more than enough time to have them all ready by.
Great.
Cool. And we'll probably come. What time do you get in on Wednesdays?
I get in Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday at 8 o'clock, or sometimes 8:05. So if you
Maybe
show
we'll
up
come
right at
like around
8,
8:30. How about that?
okay, yeah, that sounds good.
I was standing in her office at 8:05 this morning. She came.
Yeah, so Mike knows that I can't lie about me being on time.
That's
Yeah,
perfect.
it's usually Wednesday mornings because of the late Tuesday nights that I'm running late. So
Yeah.
I just did a quick check of the PDF of the map, and you can edit all that stuff. We can edit the date column, we can edit the title, so I can do that all without redoing it in GIS first. So if you want me to do that, Sadie, I can make those changes. We'll get the right name of the Central Street area, and I can
yeah,
make the rest.
okay, that sounds good. I
Take
will
that off your
find out
plate.
the name of Central Fields.
And the only thing because we changed the title or even just in general, I realized that adding the new historic district boundary won't be appropriate because it covers private properties and the lower green is already on there and flagged. And so I actually don't think that we should add the historic district to this area.
Okay. Yeah, and I think since the Historic Commission will be there, it'll probably come up. And I'm assuming the Lower Green Historical Study Committee will also be there. Okay, awesome. Okay. What else? Mention. Everyone can do the 15th. Okay, so, and I'm sure we'll definitely meet before that meeting again. So,
Yeah, I was just thinking, do one or two meetings. I mean,
Yeah, we might need more than one. I agree.
yeah. Well, first, actually, do we have anything else to discuss about Newbury Town Day? Anyone has questions or concerns?
Oh yeah. Well, what about the table and the tent? Like the kind of the basic things. I feel like we're bringing stuff to put on there, but are we also responsible and what does that
I
look like?
will ask Robin, if they have enough tables for all of the groups that are coming, and if not, do we need to bring a table? I'm sure we could figure out if we needed to provide one. I'm sure the town has, tables and chairs somewhere, but I don't know about a tent, but I'll ask Robin what is being provided.
Yeah. I mean, we have a folding table we could bring, and we just got a tablecloth or something to make it look better. So if we had to provide that, we have that.
Okay, yeah, I'll let her know.
Okay.
And the fire department has chairs, plenty of chairs if we need them. So we can get those.
Okay, great. That's awesome.
I just don't know about a tent. That might be something we need. If the weather's good, well, whatever the weather's like, we're going to want a tent.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. I'll ask and I'll let you guys know.
Yeah. Yeah, we don't have a tent.
No, I don't
No
either.
worries.
No.
Okay. All set with Newbury Town Day. So yeah, I have the flyer. I'm working on a presentation. I have, actually, if it's okay with you guys, I'd like to show you my draft agenda that I was working on and just talk through the structure so that we can kind of, let it stew a little bit in our minds if we want to make changes like in between meetings. But so I thought that the general structure could be presentation, kind of giving background, and then I thought that the sticker activity could be similar to last time, but instead of right at the beginning, we could kind of give people a background and like kind of read through the action plan because they won't have seen it before necessarily, and it'll just help them understand what's going on. I think if we talk them through it a little bit, and then we could have them like with the focus being on prioritization instead of like technical like wording feedback and like stuff like that and suggesting brand new topics. Like I think once we explain how much time and public feedback and town feedback has gone into this, I think they'll understand the focus should just be on like prioritization and like where we should start as soon as this is approved. So I thought we could use the stickers like yellow and green again. We could have green be, for each goal, they could put like the top action, like the thing that they think should be the highest priority within each goal. They could put a green sticker, and then the yellow could be like the least priority or the thing they don't find as important. And that could give us some insight onto what actions are the highest priority for people. And then I thought, once we've gone through that, we could do the same thing as last time where we could have like a committee member sit in each group of people and talk about why they put their stickers where. They could ask questions, discuss their rankings, bounce ideas off each other, and then we could take lots of notes. And then close out after that and make sure people sign up with their emails if they want to get, informed. So I just, made this little agenda, so I thought it would probably be a little over an hour. And does that everything make sense? Does anyone have thoughts about how it should go or anything?
I was just thinking it might be kind of fun. Do we have the map with the stickers from the last time still?
Yeah, I have it in my office.
Oh, cool. Might be fun to just have that, and then the one we gather at the town day, and then have that other one where the people are adding, just so people can see,
Yeah, that would be cool. Just like here's our product from the last meeting we did.
yeah, here's what you
Taking it
thought
all
last
into
time.
account.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, I like that too. I also think it's worth us looking at the action plan to make sure that we've captured the essence of what people put there, as well as kind of like where they thought work was needed. I can't remember what our categories were, but I feel like there in particular was like a where do we need to focus some efforts? And I just want to make sure that we've at least got categories for that topic in the action plan.
Like making sure that say it again one more time.
that we've incorporated the feedback that the public gave us during the last meeting. Like, I don't want them to have a map that says they told us to do this and here's the action plan and it doesn't include anything that was on the map. So I just want to make sure that we do a cross-reference.
Yeah, that's true. Just, going back over the action plan, making sure, it's representative of everything that
Yeah.
all the information people gave us. I think that's a good idea.
Can you maybe take a picture of it? I can't remember. I might have taken a picture of it.
The map or the action plan?
The map.
Yes, it should.
Does
Another
it
thing I haven't uploaded, I apologize. I definitely have a scan. I definitely scanned it. It's somewhere in here.
survey and results? Oh, public meeting.
Oh, maybe it's in there, yeah.
No, I see a public meeting too, but I don't see a public meeting.
Oh, scan of map with stickers from public meeting. It's in the survey and results. It should be in the survey and results.
I don't see it in there. I see board and committee, board and committee, board and committee, example, Hudson, OSRP, ring needs.
Like if you're in this,
Uh-huh.
if you're in the general folder and then you go
Yeah.
into survey and results, I think it should be.
Oh, scan of map. Okay, yeah, I see it. Thank you.
Yeah, of
Areas
course.
that you use and enjoy, areas that need work. Okay.
Cool.
So this, I think, is where, David's feedback is well taken, that our action plan, we kind of took a step back and we said, identify areas that need help. But in some cases, we maybe already have identified areas that need help. And so should we just acknowledge that as some of our priority areas? He mentioned Green Meadows, but I see a whole bunch of stickers here that also the public told us that already needs help. So anyway, it might be worth, as we review the action plan, thinking about whether we want to add any specific items from the last meeting, the last public meeting, and specific areas that we want to focus on, and what do we want to focus on for that area.
Yeah. I
Because we
think
already
that all makes sense, just, covering our bases.
Well, they can take the road on the refuge off the areas that need work list.
Oh, that project's done, right?
As far as I know, it's done.
Okey. Sounds good. So, and how do people feel about the agenda?
Yeah, can you send it out to us so we can take a
Yeah.
Yes,
look at
I
it?
will.
Or is it
I
all-
will also send out the flyer and the presentation that I have drafted as well. And I'm planning on making like what I did last time was I made a little document with notes and like important points for each slide of the presentation that I think we should hit. And I remember we like divided up the slides for who was going to talk when, so I think we could do that soon, but doesn't have to be right now. Flyers and presentation. Awesome. Cool.
It's September 15th, right?
I think that's what we're deciding on. I think everyone is free. You're free then, Mike?
Yep.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I think everyone is free and it's in everyone's calendars. So I think we're good to have that be the finalized date.
And there's my work schedule is a little erratic sometimes. So there's a chance that I'll be on a plane and I'll be in some other state, but my goal is to be here. I have it on
Okay.
my calendar and I will do everything I can to avoid traveling on that day. But
Okay, yeah, and of course we understand if, work takes precedent, and you have to be somewhere else. That's no worries.
yeah, okay, good.
Cool. Anything else people want to discuss or questions about the public meeting? For next steps, I'll send all that stuff out. And then Bill and Christina. Oh, we lost Sean. Wait, is he still here?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm
wait.
still here.
Wait, did we
Just
lose
being,
someone? Or am I losing
No,
my mind? I
No,
think
we're
I'm
all
losing my
here.
mind. Okay, sorry.
trying to be quiet.
um, I thought I didn't see your name in the list, but you are there. Um, I, yeah, I'll send out all the stuff. Bill and Christina, I'll let you know about materials, when they're ready, and you can come pick them up on the 12th. I will let you know, Mike, about the name of the green. I will communicate with the rec committee to get them involved. I'll ask Robin about the tent. Yeah, I think those are all good. It's a good plan. I've spoken with Kay and she's working on the narrative, incorporating the comments you guys left. And she was telling me she's going through it painstakingly, like changing all the verb tenses and everything, cleaning it right up. So I think it's gonna be looking real nice when she's done with it. So I'm really excited about that.
A thankless job
Yeah, for sure.
editing all of us.
Yeah. No, I think she says every time that it's one of her favorite things to do. So I'm hoping that she's having a good time. Um,
So I think sounds like we're doing pretty good for Newberry Town Day. The public meeting is going to come quick. Um, and you've done a lot of work on it, which is great, and a lot of thought already. If you send out the presentation, the agenda, we review it, does it make sense to meet back like in a few weeks, probably? Because we still need to get going on the advertising and posting the flyers.
mhm.
We probably want to kind of hit at
Get
least,
started on.
yeah, and give us some time to get organized for the meeting.
Mhm. Yeah. How about if I have the um I have the which one? Which one? I have the Newbury Town Day flyer. It's basically ready. I can send it out to you. Can send it out tonight before I leave. I can send out the presentation and the agenda. And then, or I can send those three things and the public meeting flyer edited with the QR code and everything tomorrow morning. And then if you guys want to get back to me by Monday with any comments, then I can make those changes and print them out. And then you guys can pick them up sometime next week if you want to start, flyering around town.
Yep.
And I can communicate about, when they're available and when you can come pick them up.
You said by Monday?
Yeah, if that's enough time. If I get it to you
That's
tomorrow morning.
that's fine. I'm just making a little note here.
Sounds good. Yeah, and I can send that in an email tomorrow morning as well.
Calendars stress me out.
It is unreal. I'm looking and like, wow, the leaves are going to be turning before you know it.
Yep.
Uh, don't say that. Okay. That was easy.
September's been like a fourth month of summer recently though, so I'm not worried it's gonna get cold, but it is gonna come quickly.
So
Yeah.
Sadie, on the website, we were gonna have a QR code that people can click on that will like be the invite to the public meeting. And could we also at least show a link that it's like future home of the like updated open space and recreation plan, maybe like the old, like, I don't know, the old plan and then show the new plan or something, just
Yeah,
so that they know that they're clicking on it, but it's still draft. Like we haven't actually issued the document, but there is one coming, so they know to come back and look for it.
yes, I can definitely do that. There is a tab on the open space committee section of the website that says open space and recreation plan. And there's some, I think, older info here, and the old plan is linked. So I can definitely make that a specific QR code where they can be like, we could say check back soon for the updated open space plan.
Yeah. Yep. Great.
And that's for which like material were you saying?
Just for the QR code that publicizes the public meeting, the September 15th meeting, that QR code, wherever they go, we want them to see, here's the meeting, and like there will be a new plan, and that's what we're going to go through is the draft plan. Because we're going to have to make a link anyway, because as soon as K is done, we're going to have to issue the plan as a draft so people can review it in theory before they come to the meeting. So anyway, we might as well make the link and figure out what that's going to look like.
Yes, that sounds awesome. I can work on that tomorrow as well. Great. Um, great. Anything else about the public meeting we want to discuss?
No, I think if we'll just go through these materials, and I think we should probably schedule a meeting in like 2 to 3 weeks, if that
Yeah.
works with people.
Yeah, that does.
I also wondered, should we talk at all about the updated action plan? Didn't you send us an action plan that Kay had given us some comments on? So do we want to like set a time to review that and then we can meet afterwards or something so that we can get that towards final
Yeah.
draft that would go
Yes.
out for
Yeah,
review.
there is an updated version with Kay's comments in the drive. Um,
Is there anything that like you want to flag for us, or should we all just take a look at it, independently to see if her comments require any like discussion among us?
yeah, maybe, yeah, if you guys want to review, I haven't reviewed too much in depth yet, but I think that would be good to discuss at our next meeting, just so we have a final draft ready for the public meeting.
So in the action plan folder, there's prep notes, and then there's an action plan that's a Word document, and then there's 3 Excel files, action plan, clean copy, and committee edits. So
Yeah.
could you maybe take and put all the older ones in there, and which one is the newest one?
I will move the older drafts to the older drafts folder.
I looked last night based on Sadie's email from a few days ago, and it's the come on now.
The title is Action Plan 6/17/26 KE
Yeah.
Comments 7/16, which is a confusing title, so I can change it.
Perfect.
There weren't a ton of comments either. It was pretty short what she had commented on, so it's not extensive.
Okay, super. Yeah, I'm looking at it right now.
Some of it's maybe a little wordsmithing. I commented on a couple of her comments as well. Just figured we were gonna eventually get to them as the group.
Good.
Uh,
Okay.
I looked through them earlier too. I actually don't have anything to add to it, so I don't know if that helps any. Probably doesn't.
I think that's
it
a
does.
good, good indicator that it's looking good.
Yeah, I mean some
Yeah,
of
it
my
does look good.
some of my comments were simply answers to questions that Kay was proposing to us, so it wasn't even something that needed a change. It was more of why we wrote it this way. You know what I mean? So if she looked at it again, she saw that we just responded somehow, you know. Um, yeah, there was only a few of them.
Okay, yeah, I see them. Okay, good.
So I guess I haven't seen them. I can't. That's my problem right now with this computer. As soon as I try to open it up, everything crashes. I run out of memory. So, based on what you guys are seeing, is there any other work? I mean, should we reconvene and go over this action plan, these comments, or are we pretty comfortable with where they are?
I mean, you should probably just take a look, you know, at
Yeah.
some point just to make sure you feel the same way.
Yeah.
But we probably touch on it pretty quickly, you know, if we're going to convene again.
Fair enough. Okay.
Yeah, it could be a quick agenda item at the beginning of the meeting, our next meeting.
This is the last public meeting we have to do for the plan, right? There's not a third one.
I think so. I think it's just, making sure the public's all good with our action plan, giving them the chance to review it. Alrighty.
Okay.
So do we want to set a next meeting date or next two? Maybe, so that we're all on the same page for preparing for the meeting.
Yeah.
I had the 8th penned in the week before the public meeting. I think we talked about that last time as like make sure everything's good to go a week before.
Yeah, I think that would be really.
Me too.
Oof.
Okay.
Yeah, I think we can agree on that one.
Yeah. Sounds good.
And then if we want to meet earlier,
Maybe like,
that's town day.
do we want maybe the 18th or the 25th of August? I think let me check with them. I believe I'm free both those. Yep. We're on both of those.
Both work for me as well. Our hearing at the Concom tonight got open and continued to the 18th. It's not, we're partnered on a project. It's not my filing. So, I'm going on the site walk next week. So I might not have to go to the meeting on the 18th, or I might have to dip into that and then dip over to this, but both of those Tuesdays work for me.
All right.
How about I'm thinking the 25th. That's 2 weeks before the 8th.
Yeah, I like
Right.
that too. I
Yeah.
think that works for me.
Does that work for you, Christina, the 25th?
Yeah, I'm just pulling it up here. Yeah, as of now, it does. So let's go with the 25th.
All right. I will set our next meeting for August 25th and then another meeting September 8th.
Okay. And we're doing Zoom again. Do we want to do one in person, or do you think we need it?
Up to you all, whatever's easiest.
I mean, Zoom is the most convenient for me, just with work. But I do miss seeing you guys. So no, Zoom is usually the best for me, but I'm happy to do it in person if people want to.
Okay. Zoom
Yeah.
is fine.
I'll see you on the 15th, Sean. We'll go to
Okay. Yes, that's right. That's right. We'll bond on the 15th. Okay.
yeah, over a slice of pizza or something. Yeah.
All right. Let's see. I want to say Zoom. I'll call it a Zoom.
Sounds good. Yeah, we can stick with Zoom for at least the next one. I also just realized I'm away on the 13th. So I think the 12th will be the last day that I will be able to have, or actually wait, you guys can come anytime after the 12th. My office is just sitting here, so I won't be here on the 13th of August for picking up.
So we picked a good day then. We'll keep it
Yeah,
to
the 12th is fine. Yeah.
Okay.
Good.
But if for some reason it doesn't work out on the 12th for you guys to come in, then you can come in on the 13th and I'll just leave them here for you to pick up.
Oh, I
Okay.
see what you're saying. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. And Sean, I don't know if they're both coming, then if you want to swing by too, but I think whoever wants to come pick up materials, you don't all have to come if you don't want to, but
I'm sure I'll be around there one of those days. I don't know about the 12th, but yeah.
okay. I'll leave it to Bill and Christina to carry everything.
No
Yeah,
problem.
we'll assume that we'll get the materials, but yeah, would love to see you and looking forward to seeing you there,
Okay.
Sean, because I know you're going to be at the border to Boston, so we'll probably be right next to each
That's
other.
right.
It'll be nice. You can bounce
So,
back and
yeah.
forth between the two tables.
And yeah, I'll be pestering Kristen about that stuff. So yeah, I'll definitely be around town hall before then. I don't know about the 12th. We didn't actually decide, but yeah, okay, we should have. I'll bring it up with them. Okay.
Great. All right. So is there any other member updates? Any other business that we'd like to cover?
I did just want to get are we still on track in terms of Sadie? Just because we finalized the September 15th date for the public meeting, and typically we would want to post a draft of the document at least a week or so in advance. And so I'm getting a little nervous. Maybe on the 8th is when we finalize the document so that it can get posted. Yeah, I mean, how far in advance do we want to post the document for the public's review? And when do you think we're really going to get it from Kay?
She has a little, I don't know if I can pull it up easily, but she sent a scope of work for, I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it quickly, but
It's doing that.
I'm not gonna be able to find it quickly, but she sent a scope of work, which I think had her giving us a final draft before that date.
Okay.
So, and yeah, I can confirm with her if that would work on her end.
I feel like we could use another review. How are we feeling on our final maps that are going to be included in the document? Do we need to put some attention to those?
I think the last edits we got were from this past spring. So I don't know if anything's changed since then.
So the folder says the maps as of September last year. So I just want to make sure that we're looking at the most current maps.
Yeah, I apologize. I have not uploaded the new ones, but I can do that as soon as possible tomorrow.
Okay.
I
And so
made a note
we
of
could
it.
all take a look at them before the next meeting, just because if we need to make changes, sometimes that can take a couple weeks. And if we're trying to post this in early September, we would need to do some final reviews here.
That is very true.
Yeah. I'm a little concerned that we're gonna get this draft back from Kay. And I mean, we're gonna have to really, if there's any substantial changes, we're gonna have to be right on top of it, right? It's gonna be some work. Could be a bunch of work real quick to get that thing turned around and back out the door so we can get it to the public in time for the public meeting.
Yeah. From what I understand, I think all the substantial meat content of the plan has been she's given us comments, we've given her comments back. You guys have put tons of substantial you've answered all our questions basically about like anything Newbury specific. So now I think she's just kind of incorporating, and I don't think there's going to be too many more, hopefully not too many more content changes, if that makes any sense. Like I think once we have a draft, it'll be kind of just like a clean version of all the information we've provided.
Okay, that sounds good.
So I'm hoping that there won't be, another set of back and forths between us and Kay.
Okay, good.
Did you get the updated spreadsheet that I sent you for the chapter land stuff?
Was that recent? Did you send it
Yeah.
recently?
2-ish weeks probably now.
Um,
It was, I think, might have been right after the last meeting.
let me just confirm. The updated and sorted 2027 chapter lands list is attached, that one.
Yeah, 'cause
Yes.
I sorted it all out to make it easier to fish into the existing tables there for that.
Okay, yes.
I should say.
Okay, yeah, I will send Kay that spreadsheet and see if she can paste it in.
And I mean, and that's not, that's not detrimental for the public meeting. That's just an update of the existing lands with a chapter designation. It's not
Mhm.
critical information like in other sections of the plan,
Yeah, okay.
I just mean if it push comes to shove kind of thing.
Yeah, it's best to have the most up to date.
Yeah.
Up to date info.
The assessor was great. I mean, I think I emailed him when we got out of that meeting and I had the list like at 8 o'clock the next morning or something like that. Like they came in, each sent me the list. It was really nice.
Yeah, he's great.
So
So in terms of the narrative, it looks like Kristen went in and she incorporated some comments just last week. And so I just want to make sure we've got a lot of version control going right now. And I can't imagine that Kay is going to be using the Google Docs version of this. And so once Kay takes the pen, it seems like we should probably take down the version in Google Docs so that nobody else can go in because Kay has the pen and we are not allowed to make any changes. But
Yes, they don't use Google, I guess. They use all Microsoft at MVPC. So I think I sent her the link to this 6/29/26 draft with MVPC comments that's in there.
Yeah, but what I'm worried about is that she's going to download it and like Kristen just added a whole bunch of stuff last week. So like who's got the pen? Because only one.
Yeah, I sent it to her after Kristen made all those comments. But you're right. I will move this to the old versions folder so that no one is editing it and putting in anything else that Kay can't see. Because she does like download a version and then can't see any edits after it's been downloaded. So
Yeah, maybe you could save it as in a different folder or something, a document that's called like final version sent or like, final draft sent to MVPC. So we know what Kay started with, but we have like a really good clean record of what Kay started with.
yes. Okay, I will change the title.
Otherwise, I feel like we'll all forget that it's the 6/29/26 version, which is not
6/29.
Well, in like a week, I'll have forgotten, I know for sure. So if we just name it what it actually is.
Yes. That is very fair. I do not want to cause more confusion.
somebody start the notes for me this evening.
I had said that I have access like immediately after the meeting ends. I have access to the recording when we're on Zoom, so I can do the notes for the portion that you weren't here. Have you been taking notes since you arrived?
Since I signed on, yep. But anything 7 to 7:30, I've got nothing.
Yeah, okay. I can like just using a template from one of your past sets of notes, I can just like add it in to what you send me.
Okay. Thanks.
Yeah. From
Okay. Anything? Any other thoughts? Updates?
No, many thanks, Sadie, for keeping us moving and all the agendas and the materials for the the field day in a couple weeks. So thank you, thank you, thank you.
yeah, of course.
Yeah,
No
you've done a
problem.
lot of
Happy
work.
to.
Thanks.
Yeah, thank you all.
Thank you. Okay.
All right, sounds good. So, anybody like to make a motion?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
And I'll second it.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.